Hi everybody, welcome back to Be Creative Studio. Before I start on today's video, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for your tremendous support for my channel. It means the world to me, so thank you so much. Today I want to share with you 3 wreaths to make for spring or Easter using Dollar Tree materials, so let's get started. First up is a carrot wreath with an open sign. Using a 9-inch Dollar Tree willow wreath as base, I arrange 6 carrots in a zigzag pattern before I hot glue them down. I just love how vibrant and farmhouse these Dollar Tree jute carrots are. Once the carrots are secured, I use some zip ties from Dollar Tree's tool section to attach some pink wildflowers and greenery. Next, I decide to hot glue some roses in between the carrots. These roses are big enough to hide any hot glue residue here. For the open sign, I'm repurposing a football from one of Dollar Tree's fall hanging signs. I fill any holes with plastic wood and paint it white with some chalk paint. When the paint dries, I cover it with Dollar Tree's polka dot wrapping paper. Using a nail file, I remove any excess paper. Then I take a brown oil pastel stick to give the sign some dimension. I paint some Dollar Tree wood letters the color scallion and try to distress them with the oil pastel. Next, I hot glue the word open to the sign and use some number stickers for the hours of operation. To seal, I apply some Mod Podge to the sign. The sign feels a little unfinished, so I add some ribbon along the edge. I also cut the width of the Dollar Tree black and white gingham ribbon in half to make 6 mini bows for my carrots. To attach the open sign to my wreath, I first hot glue 2 5-inch ribbons to the back of the sign. Then I tape the sign to the wreath to help me figure out where the ribbons need to be for the sign to hang straight. Once that's determined, I hot glue the ribbons onto the wreath. Finally, I make a cute tag with a chalk marker and one of Dollar Tree's chalkboard tags. I love how sweet and charming this little carrot wreath turned out. Our second project is this super cute grapevine bunny wreath. For the head, we'll be using a 9-inch willow wreath from the Dollar Tree. To make its ears, I'm using Dollar Tree's wired jute cord. For $1, you get 7.5 feet. After I finish making the outline of my bunny ear, I apply some beacon Fabri-Tac to both sides and sandwich the ear in between 2 pieces of burlap. Then I go ahead and trim off the excess burlap around the bunny's ear. To get a more rustic look, I fray the edges by removing some strands from the burlap. To attach the bunny ear to the head, I simply thread in the wire jute cord and twist it into the wreath. To decorate the bunny's head, I add some pink wildflowers and greenery from the Dollar Tree. I leave the stems long and thread it into the wreath. Then I wrap some leftover berry garland around the wreath. I also hot glue some white roses and a bow on its head. For the body of the bunny, I'm using a 12-inch willow wreath. I used 3 pieces of zip ties to attach the head to the body. I wrap some pink berries around the wreath to decorate the bunny's body. I'm reusing this beautiful 2.5-inch green and white stripe wire ribbon that I have in my stash. I take one end of the wire ribbon and leave a 12-inch tail, then pinch, make a loop. Hold the pinched loop on the left hand. To make the second loop, use the right hand. Twist the ribbon so the pretty side is on the outside. and make a same size loop as the first. Once you have the second loop, hold it with your left hand. Repeat this process for how many loops you want. Here I'm making 4 loops. The main thing to watch out for is twisting your ribbon when making a loop so the pretty side faces out, and to use a wire ribbon. I secure all the loops with a pipe cleaner and twist as hard as I can. I'm going to make 2 more bows like this using 1.5 inch ribbons. For the third bow, I use this adorable bunny wire ribbon. I attach all 3 bows together to make one fluffy bow and attach it to my wreath with the pipe cleaners. I just love how full my bunny is getting. It's time to hot glue some beautiful embellishments from my stash to my bunny. I add some lavender, tulips, Easter eggs, and carrots. I love all the different textures and the explosion of spring colors. Now I trim off the ribbons of my bow at an angle. I also add a bunny tail clip from the Dollar Tree to my bunny. Then I decide to add some pop-up butterfly stickers to finish my wreath. I love how vibrant and adorable this bunny wreath turned out. I'm ready for spring. For a totally different look, craft number 3 is a minimalist welcome wreath. Looking to destash my supply of spring flowers, I choose the pink flower as my anchor and wrap the stem around the gold frame. I wrap another stem around the first flower, avoiding using hot glue. To secure the stem further, I use jewelry making wire or sometimes wire from a ribbon. For the last two flowers, I decide to use hot glue because there's enough surface to glue onto and the residue wouldn't show. I add a sheer ribbon as a hanger for this simple, elegant spring wreath. Well, there you have it. 3 adorable wreaths to welcome spring. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you next time.